So those 3 books are the ones that are in the Cosmere.
Okay.
Apparently Sazed is, I think his name is Sazed. He's one of the Birch Crew. He's in. Yeah.
You've arrived.
The Sunlit Man
at
is like
last.
way after the Wind and
Okay.
Truth, and I'm like, oh, stuff is gone now. But like,
This
yes,
place
we're gonna
is
fight you, old man.
vaguely reminiscent of my homeland.
Oh, shut up, old man, die
Winters
already.
longer than I could hope to fathom. Summers that pass in the wink of an eye.
It's gonna be a fishing competition, isn't it?
The fleeting skies of the latter were much the same as the one we see above us.
I figured you'd be here.
Quick on the uptake as ever.
This the old timer, Adel?
Yeah.
As I thought, it truly is you,
The root of all evil.
Rolo, my dear
That's Rolo.
husband.
Huh?
All right, here's when we ask how long you thought it was still Har.
You've suffered in countless ways on my
I mean,
account. And
could
to
still be
top it
hard.
off, I've
Okay.
grown gray and
It's not.
decrepit with age.
I mean,
Don't give
look,
up hope.
I was
Don't give up hope.
convinced I lacked the dignity to so much as look you in the eye.
He could still be Har.
Don't be ridiculous.
Got incarnated,
All
and because
this
of that, he got
time,
corrupted, and he had to get
I
rid of the
assumed
evil
you were
spirits.
no longer of this world.
But Rolo?
Look, I can make it work.
The Rolo?
Well, that proves my theory.
You saw this
Yeah,
coming?
the one that you
He
had.
had to be
Yep.
at least
Yeah.
100 years old.
Over 140 or so, in fact, though I've long ceased keeping count. It was my unfinished business that stopped me from shuffling off this mortal coil.
That's interesting.
He's a reverse
business.
ghost.
He's a reverse
Actually,
ghost.
that reminds me. Why did you disappear after the Grieger laid waste
He's
to
an
your
anti-force
country?
ghost.
The Grieger? Ah, yes. You speak of the malevolent beings born of the Sea King's throne.
Pardon? Where did you get that idea?
So, you never noticed either, Leela. From here, one can witness the state of the world for what it is. The true nature of the Sea King's throne is that of the latent power within the unconscious minds of man.
This happens to
In
be a running
particular,
theme.
humanity's
Yes.
innate ability
just
to
in general.
forge the
It has been in the
world
past few
around
games, yeah.
them.
Yep. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, just
Take a moment to contemplate.
the concepts
The
of
world, as
humanity's
humans know
collective
it,
power have
exists
been
by
themes,
way
yeah, in
of
the past
human
couple games.
thoughts and emotions. Therefore, it is the perceptions of the people in any given time and place that compose the world. Should the world ever change, it is because the hearts and minds of man have changed.
I guess that makes some amount of sense.
But then what need was there to prepare a physical throne?
That is where my understanding ends. Perhaps the gods thought to provide man a means by which to realize his own gifts. The throne that crumbled to dust, I'd wager, was nothing more than a simple armchair.
A mere chair? If that is indeed the case, why do you say it was the throne that brought forth the Grieger?
Those who reside in the lands of Obelia Gulf are pervaded by a deep-seated conception that by no means can they effect change, or that by no means do they wish to. It is those human sentiments that comprise the deathless Grieger in their purest form.
The Grieger are caused by man?
And those feelings of being unable to change things are having no desire to. That's what keeps him from dying?
Yes, this was as present in the nation I founded as it is in the present age. In times of peace, man wishes for his tranquil days to last in perpetuity. Conversely, in times of strife, he elects to avert his eyes and weather the storm. Although he possesses the power to forge the world, he corners himself into stagnation. Such individuals are the ones who unconsciously give rise to the Grieger.
Does that go for the trident too?
Yes, they are fundamentally the same, albeit somewhat different in origin. From the very beginning, my mother had been incapable of bearing a child. Having married into the house of the Jarl, however, failure to provide an heir would not be brooked. In her desperation, my mother called upon Loto in prayer, and at last I was conceived.
Wait,
Okay.
Loto?
Loki!
My God. Fucking low.
It was Loki. Guess what? It was the evil god the whole time. I did. I knew it.
Oh, you know, you play through this game twice.
Yes. Even amongst the Pantheon, he is considered a maverick.
I was always taught never to pray to Loto.
That is because Loto is a god who engenders chaos. Some rumors even hold that it was he who drove the Normans out of their homeland.
What?
That said, there are times chaos can bring about weal just as much as it does woe. Thus do people continue to implore his aid, as had been done in eras past. It is for this reason that he is disparaged by other gods as a divine evil.
Quite so. In response to my mother's pleas, Loto implanted 3 malices into her womb. Such is the story of how I was born.
That's just...
Upon first learning of this, I resented my mother. But in retrospect, I am grateful. After all, she had been willing to go to such lengths to wish for my birth. And then, we have Leela, who awakened my inner self slumbering within the depths of my subconscious.
Rolo.
It must be acknowledged, however, that this very act is what brought about the great calamity in all of its tragedy. I am of a mind to put an end to these malices with which I am one. And quashing malice born of humanity necessitates humans of equal strength.
You wouldn't. You mustn't.
Trident, return to me. I stand before you as your true liege and master.
Stop this! No! No!
Now he is a final boss.
Yep.
Oh, nearly lost myself there.
Rolo?
Those devils could not be vanquished at the time of the Great Calamity. I had my reasons, you see, for whiling my days away in Beevrost, the collective unconscious of humankind. My aim was to devitalize the malices bit by bit, and at the same time...
I'm getting a vision in my head.
Dangerous.
Those who not
Danger.
only confront the malice born of their unconscious, but prevail against it. It is with their futures that I cast my lot.
Did Gren just...
Oh, it broke.
Conquering malice requires the strength of
Why did it
will
break?
and mind to envision what you aspire
It broke.
to.
What broke?
No,
Be
I know
certain
C-game
you will
anymore.
realize it. The key lies not in cold calculations, but rather the courage to believe in oneself, even in the absence of rational grounds. Adol, that blade you have come to acquire.
You there?
Yeah, I'm
the
here.
Haim's
Okay.
Klinga.
Hey, it's back.
It
Nice.
embodies the very courage you and your companions have gained over the course of your journey. Adol, Karja, now is the time for you to strike me down!
That's what you really wish for.
It is. All was in service of this moment.
You're on. But on one condition.
What might that be?
Leela, you play for his side.
What? How are we doing this?
There, Grimps. This round, you and Leela get to fight as a team.
Adol. Karja.
Hell's bells! Ha! I couldn't ask for anything better! Lucky for me, the ones who made it to this isle were two stout young souls like yourselves. Leela,
Yes.
Sorry, final bosses.
Yeah?
So that's your true form. A mermaid.
Adol. Karja. Thank you both.
We're really in for it now, huh? You won't go holding that against me, right?
Not a bit.
No, why'd you speak? Ruined.
Here it is. The point our journey's been leading up to. This is one fight we can't afford to lose.
Running a demigod and a
Let's go,
mermaid.
Shield brother.
conquer
As you
the
do.
malice of this world!
We shall engage you in tandem.
Where was it?
Turn it up a bit. Let's go. I'm gonna need you to
Yeah?
I'm gonna need you to land those parries. Thank you.
Alright.
Oh, that was just a regular one.
Standing shoulder to shoulder
Oh, right.
with
That's right. That's right.
what happened all that time ago, Leela.
They happen at 50% and then dead, I think.
The two of us will come at you with every fiber of our beings.
That'll make beating you all the more worth it. Right, Adol?
Try this uppercut!
Wait a minute. 4.6% revenge. You never found. We forgot to go back to the boat.
Yeah, for the final completion reward.
Yeah, the final Hellblaze. Yep.
Stronger the better.
Hmm.
You wanna load one of those. Doesn't matter which. Go back to the boat, eat your book, come back in, and we can just skip the cutscene and start the
Yeah.
fight over. Yeah. You gotta have 100%.
Right,
Okay,
you have to.
let's go.
When we're literally one item away from 100%.
Hey, take the helm for me.
Wrong room.
It's fine.
So secretly, the East world was Persona all along.
Secretly.
mean,
All
see-
right,
Yeah,
let's see what you
really?
got for me. No stone unturned.
Evil of man
huh?
manifesting reality.
Here, this is
It's
for
like
you.
it's like a thing for the Persona games.
Okay. All I'm saying is they've been doing this stuff since Ys 8.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it?
What?
The final Hellfire tome. Do you have to talk to Dogi?
Please,
It's not in there.
Mm,
Do you now have to go talk to Dogi?
oh.
Like the final report? Wait. Are we? No, Dogi's already done. We already did his conversation.
Yeah.
Wait, but that means we haven't reported everything, have we? Can you still report? If you can still report, we haven't got everything. No, you can't report. So we got everything. Where's the last Hellfire tome? Is it in a shop?
It could be.
Hold on.
Here to ask. Okay. Tinkering with ship.
There's new art. There's a gravity bomb.
All done.
Wild.
I hope I did a good
Oh
job.
yeah.
Yep. That
Yeah.
ought to
Doesn't
do it.
Doesn't that just drag all the ships through it?
Yeah, kind of. Hey, get that one. Max stats. That should be an
Great work,
achievement.
Everyone. Anything you know?
Or maybe you need to get all the upgrades.
All the upgrades, probably.
So, okay, it says go to contribution guy.
Oh.
And Hellblades from Final Tent Merchant. Oh! That makes sense. Okay, pull up your warp. The island that's to the northeast. Yep, that one. Go there. You never went to his shop.
Alright, let's go.
You went here
Should
once
be a-
and you never talked to his shop.
Good spot to rest.
Where are you going? That shop.
Open shop.
What are you even here for?
There. Both of them. You can't afford it?
Well, that's in the food.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, you can probably afford it with money. No, you can't. That's twice as expensive as your upgrades for your gear.
All right.
Yeah, you could sell everything.
Fine, I'll buy it. Fine, I'll buy it. Fine, I'll buy it. Fine, I'll buy it.
Is this her axe? All right.
No. It's equipped on her. You're fine.
Fine.
What?
I'll
Sell it.
buy
What are you doing?
What, you're not done?
It's 200k, by the way.
Fine, I'll buy it. Fine.
And we're
What,
there.
You're not done. You finished here? Walk away.
Now eat your book.
Look.
Oh, and gain your
Uh,
levels, too. Might as well.
Well, those are for later.
Stronger the better.
There is no later.
When I definitely will
If-
ever play.
Okay, if you're gonna New
hardwood.
Game Plus it, it's worth holding on to those.
Yeah, like if
'Cause
I
you
ever
can't get-
actually decide
because
to
you-
New Game Plus it.
Because you can't get to level 90. This is what I mean, by the way. You're at level 84. This game's experience is so 85. Oh wow, you're actually one level higher. I was gonna say the experience is so controlled that with those 3 perfect level ups right at the end here, I hit level 87, and then my entire second playthrough I was at level 87 until here when I used them and got to level 90 because there were 3 more. If you skip all, we can go right into the fight.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Dodge this. We shall engage you in 10.
But yeah, I got to level 90 right at the end.
Crazy.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this one's generic. It's unfortunate, but I think there's one that happens at 50%.
You needn't give it a second thought,
No?
my love. Adam, Karja.
He doesn't have time to do it yet.
Is he just gonna melt? It'd be kind of funny if he just melted.
He was kind of just melting.
That's your. Never mind. Do what you're gonna do. That's your break attack, and he does not have armor. Hey, look, this final boss is not immune to statuses.
Yeah.
There we go.
Brace yourselves.
Are you all right, my love?
Phase 2.
Managing to retain control of myself. Thanks to you. That alone, however, will not be enough to stop Rolo of the Bloody Sea. As expected, our only resort is for these two to prevail.
You've got even more left to give. And by us. We're in this till the end.
Do I need to double
Gotta-
block that?
You gotta block the ground explosion.
No escape.
Oh, also definitely try to avoid getting hit by that. The command
The
grab.
grab?
Yeah. Ooh, let's go.
I didn't even do
Throw
that
the
on
generic
purpose,
one,
by the way.
sadly.
I have no idea what I triggered to get this.
It's okay. You triggered it.
Other than it said to press the button.
See how this treats you.
Go forth.
Why did we let them spirit bomb us again?
This is
Incredible.
Very amusing, Adol, Karja. To think that a lifetime spent tossed about by the whims of fate could end with an encounter against ones of your caliber. Harby. No, I'd go so far as to say Loto be praised.
Wild to say that.
Now where were we?
Phase 3.
Let us make this a clash for the ages, my young, hopeful brethren!
This time it's for real.
Yep. He just fucking ship summoned on me?
He turned into a boat and then ran you over.
All better. It broke through.
Oh,
He gotcha.
I
Wow,
dodged
that
it.
didn't really hurt. Did you dodge that by
I think
your
I dodged
armor?
it. I think I dodged it.
Because that would have like put you at under 25% or something. Oh, you're gonna want to block that. Yes, that's the unique one.
Nice. Very anime. Fire sword.
You all right?
yes, my love.
That almost took his armor out.
Oh no!
Oh, he grabbed you.
I got
Okay, it doesn't do as much on normal.
There's nowhere to run!
That's pretty epic. Back here.
This up for size!
Back here.
This up for size!
I thought I blocked that.
Come on, hit him with that frost. Oh yeah. Crit up, probably. Crit rate. Yep,
This is tasty.
it's a good one.
Let's drink a potion.
Yeah, seems fine. He's paralyzed, meaning he's going to fail some of his attacks, but not all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, you got drawn in.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, because that's not his grab that's hitting you.
That
Was
was
his
Lila's
grab. He missed
water.
you again. Wow. Nice frostbite. Let's go. That's a generic. But that's a good hit.
His health.
Yeah, it's like half his remaining health. Oh, but he got
Rude.
armor back.
Oh no, he got me.
That's the grab. That's gonna... Did you dodge it
Nothing.
again? Did you
Did
dodge
I?
it again? I swear, that attack hurts.
I don't know.
But you're
I
just
think you're
dodging
lying.
it. Oh, you didn't do the follow-up. It's free damage.
Yeah. It's cheating.
What cheating? It's a 2v2. They both get to attack.
But I was hitting him. He was taking damage.
You might want to hear that. I love that he just keeps missing you. And then if he doesn't miss you, he misses you.
I'm cured.
I'm just too strong.
Yeah, I
That's
almost
why I
want
have
you
to
to
leave
get
all my gear
grabbed.
behind. But they don't dodge it. Like the two
That's
times
the
I actually did
problem.
get grabbed.
That's the main problem, is that you just do not take damage.
I
You
got
didn't
hit by
follow
his
up
go-
again.
I got hit by his ghost.
No excuses.
I'm cured.
Damn it. Oh, he came back in it.
You dodged again though. You have built Adol. Can you? Oh, it's over. I was gonna. Well, we can check afterward.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna check. I was gonna have you check your dodge rate.
Got him. That's another free in the world.
You've done it. At last.
Is it over?
Karja. Adol. Thank you.
Mom?
Elena. Could it be that her resolve materialized into those shackles through...
Her own doing, yes. By way of the world-forging gift all humans innately possess. There is yet more to her strength of will and mind. In weaving a bond between Karja and Adol, it served as a major guiding force toward this outcome.
It just goes to show. Our journey found support in all shapes and sizes.
This time you can't have the sword, even if you were gonna hang on to it.
Your sword.
That sword was also your latent power. A manifestation of the potential residing in each of you.
Oh, but I was
With
supposed to lose it down a
purpose now
well.
fulfilled,
You've ruined it.
it has returned to its proper place. For so
I mean,
long,
this is the ultimate
I
well.
have
It's an
bided
island that
my
doesn't really
time
exist.
For those who could lay me low. Humans are weak, but it is for this reason that they are yet capable of much and more. Where once I regarded this quality with contempt, in the end, I do so in admiration.
Gramps.
Well, Adol, what say we conclude by revealing the answer? The contents of that emptied chest were my greatest treasure. I trust that you recall my saying this as well as the riddle I posed.
Maybe a sword cannon.
As I said, that very sword, the Heimskringla, embodied your respective
Got it wrong.
potentials. My greatest treasure is none other than you.
He said it really wrong, too.
You are the promise this world holds.
How dare he not pronounce the Skringle Dingle correctly?
It's not even that.
Rolo.
EI makes an I sound, IE makes an E sound.
It would appear that they finally
I'm pretty
come
sure
to
they were
whisk this
very
old man away.
intentional with all of the pronunciations in this.
The time we spent
And they are
on this
probably
isle
accurate.
Together, Adol, was
Designed
nothing
to bother me,
short
says
of
he.
irreplaceable.
He even said Bifrost
Kaja,
correctly, did you notice?
I've caused you such hardship.
Because it's Bifrost.
Gramps.
The beef is frosting.
Gotta pull it out of the freezer.
Yeah. Gotta hang in there.
Be reasonable now. I'm already 100 and... what was it again?
143 years old, my love.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? Fret not, even should we part. Our bonds endure.
Are you all right?
Thank you, Leela, for letting me make the best of my life. At last, I will see for myself what wonders await in Valhalla.
I had to get you one last time.
Kaja,
Mine specifically to bug me.
these words well.
Higher game.
Humans can forge the world. Of this much, I am certain.
Rolo? My dearest.
Chapter 10 is done.
Chapter 11. Let's go. Several days later. Oh no. Let's fire.
If you please.
Great King Rolo, founder of Norgard, go with the love and grace of the gods.
The gods, huh? Makes you wonder how Rolo felt about being at their mercy.
Not too thrilled if I had to guess. But from what I gather, The man lived a life worth commemorating. Valkyria, guide his majesty to Walhalla. To
One more time.
Har's hallowed halls.
Every single word. Look. Yeah. Go home.
Never had much chance to talk with the old-timer, but he was incredible through and through.
Adol, Karja. No turn of phrase could ever express the depth of my gratitude. But even still, I thank you deeply. The memory of his parting smile is one I will forever hold. That we could arrive at this closure is more than I dared hope.
Wasn't nearly enough to pay back what he's done for us, if you ask me. But on a lighter note, what's next for you, Leela?
That is yet to be decided. My simple wish is to continue keeping vigil over these lands he sought to preserve. The only question is what form that endeavor should take. Incidentally, Adol, you'll be departing soon after this, yes? Are you alright with that, Karja?
I'll admit, I considered trying to hold him up at first. But the thing is, it takes awareness to grow as a person. And you can't be aware of much unless you take the steps to learn more. Now I know that adventures are something Adol just can't go without. So I don't think tying him down will do him any favors. Not being joined at the wrist anymore will take some adjusting to. But I think this is what my mom was
Join
getting
the
at when
club.
she let us out of her cuffs.
By that token, one could
Not
see
many
this
more
as
Adol
your
this time.
liberation as well. Now is your chance to take life by the reins, as Ilena might say.
Yeah, that's why I'm working out some plans of my own.
I see. More farewells are coming down the line, then.
Aye. But let's not start a pity party about it. Well, Adol, you're headed to Karnak first, right? Let me give you a ride. I've got some business there myself.
Epilogue, I knew it. There was another chapter.
For all of Gren and the townsfolk's efforts.
Now, you're only
still
allowed
got
to
a
be
ways to go
surprised
on
when they hit you
rebuilding.
with the epilogue too.
Epilogue recoded.
No. Just second epilogue.
The epilogue 2 recoded.
Sure. The,
They can
the
handle it.
remaster of the epilogue.
Yeah.
They're gonna
This is
remaster
nothing
this
compared to what
game.
they've already accomplished. It shouldn't be long before the passenger
Already in the
liner
works.
makes port. Best you join up with Dogi.
Do you know what? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Hey,
I wonder
you want-
what's gonna be different.
you want to go say goodbye to Gren and everybody, right?
No.
That's so. Guess it does have more than a few memory lanes to go down. How's this then?
There
I'll take you
is.
as close to your destination as I can on the Sandras. That way, you won't have to keep to any schedules.
There is one thing we will need to do in the epilogue. It is important.
It is important.
I'm the one offering, so don't think twice about it. Now get a move on, will ya? I'll be right here waiting.
Okay. So you can make a save. I'm curious as to what your dodge chance is. If you go into your stats, so go up, D-pad up. Display substats, press X. Your dodge rate was 36. Okay.
36%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, I gotta say, I do like the artwork for the characters.
It's really good.
It is really good.
All right, cool. Now, so talk to whoever you feel like talking to, and then
Ugh.
talk to all the required ones. Come on, it's the squad. You gotta talk to them.
Yeah, no. Here to say goodbye. Yep. Of course he did. You've really toughened up. Yep. You said we finished this game today.
Yeah, and we will. What are you talking about? She doesn't know about the second playthrough, chat.
I know. Thank you for everything you've done. Yes, wonderful. I talked to you.
Nope, you didn't.
It was pretty quick. Time to go to Celsata. Wait in here.
You know what it is?
What's that?
Sorry, I just was thinking about the character portraits. Since you said that, I think
Yeah.
what it is that they're like almost, they're not quite watercolor, but it kind of feels like they were going for that sort of style.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a very good choice for that kind of for artwork portraits.
Yeah.
In fact, I wish Adel's head on the selection here
Was also that?
Was also that. Yeah.
You know.
To make it more consistent, because all the 2D images should be that, and then all the 3D images should be the cell shaded I have going on. Another reason why adventuring is the best. Yep. And honestly, like, just the watercolor sort of style they're going for just works out very well.
It does. That's the impression I get, is that it's sort of trying to be watercolor. It's not full on watercolor.
I mean, actually,
Or maybe it is.
let me look at it again.
Well, we can pull up Adol's portrait for a bigger one, right?
Yeah. See, like, I don't know. Can you see the mouse on there? Can't.
Nah.
No, but if you look around his left ear there, just below it, there's a little bit that goes outside the lines. And I don't know if that's because they were emulating a watercolor style, because sometimes that's...
Or if it literally is, right?
Or if it literally is. I don't think it is. Actually, let me look. I don't know. It might be...
No, I can see it too. So a really good spot is, you see where it says display substats?
Yeah.
And then you go directly below the S at the end of stats. On his,
Right.
like... On his
Gauntlet.
What was that? Is like, yeah, the gauntlet.
Yeah. Though if you look above the B directly, the shadow of the gauntlet there is a little too, like, clean, the rounded end of the shadow.
Like I said, I don't know if it's pure.
No, I think what it is they tried to emulate it by using.
then
This is digital. This is digital art. They used like a brush that like looked with the same color palette as you would when you get like a dried watercolor. But that's the like the colors palette they used, and then I don't know. It just looks really good.
It looks really good. Yeah, there are some spots though where it's like, yep, that looks pretty watercolory.
Yeah,
on the hilt of his sword.
Yeah.
And like
the left ear, the gauntlet there, the sword. No, it suits.
It's a very good style. It's a very good style. It's interesting that they like continuously change the style for these portraits, though.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's because they keep trying new things until they really like the one. If they just pick a style and they're like, okay, this game is this one.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool.
It is. It's nice. Yeah. So we definitely are finishing this game today, as it turns out. But we probably won't have time for the next game. That's all.
No. There we go. Snackies, walkies, Chinese, sparkle, sparkly. That was great. That was worth it. Let's skip everyone else except for Dogi. We'll do Dogi and then we're done.
Well, you have to talk to all the other
All the
red
red marks,
exclamation
yeah.
points.
We've only spent a few days in this town yet. It feels like home.
It's all
Feel the
thanks
same
to
way.
Gren.
No, I do not. No, do not utter Gren's name. He was so annoying in this game. Like, my god. As you're back from the alt island, I came to say goodbye. Well, thanks for making the time. Yep. Help the reconstruction efforts. Oh no, Adel. Another to the list.
No, I don't think
Not
it's
quite.
We're not,
really
we're not
far
quite.
now.
We're not quite there with Rosa now.
Oh. I'll come back someday. We get so popular there'll be no vacancies. Don't want to hold me up. Well, that's mighty kind of you. I wish Adel's portrait above his skill menu is also.
I can see why those ones aren't, because they're
Right.
UI elements, not menu elements, and that's the picture they use for the decisions. So it's just, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you talked to him extra because you wanted to talk to him so much.
Yeah. Sure. That's what it was.
No, I'm not gonna talk to any of you.
Nope. Oh no, the road's blocked. Can't progress now. Rafe is going somewhere. Follow Rafe. Makes sense. Back from the island already. I was looking for you. I said bye. I'll level with you. The mercenary group I joined asked me to come back. Are you going to go back? I was kind of wondering that myself. And this isn't like me, but I've been doing a lot of serious thinking. How'd you feel about that? Don't even get me started. Comes down to it, my old man drowned himself in drink out of his personal weakness. Ultimately, he's still the one responsible for my death. I still feel that way. Is any convincing otherwise? Then I think back to my time of traveling Alessandros and everything about you and Carter told me about rules. The past few days, it's had me mulling over about this and that and this and that. Where I'm confused now. Yes. No surprise. Gone through a lot. Well, yeah, Gren. Don't speak his name.
Yeah, but Gren, have you considered Gren?
Well, I don't know how they managed to make me dislike his character so much, but it was really. I tend to not dislike or hate characters that much, but Gren really, I guess, is writing for me. No, real talk, it's even more dress grace. And Gren, yeah, he's pretty depressing to be around. He's really frustrating. Yep. When you found me on Callan Island, I cared less. But now I'm feeling grateful. Who's praying the trip goes smoothly? Take care of yourself too. Oh, I just remembered something completely random. In Monster Hunter, you can't make them speak in Monster Hunter language, and it's a travesty.
Travesty. Whatever. I don't care. All right, so don't go back to the docks yet.
Oh?
There's something else you can do.
Go that way?
You know, oh, maybe you can go that way.
I can go that way?
Yeah, you can.
Which way should I go?
You should go to the first one that you noticed.
Yeah. Pardon me. Oh, I can't run through them. Damn it.
I mean, you did run through them.
I can't phase through them, is what.
Oh. No, they're solid. They're real people.
Not Forest Ghost. It's unfortunate.
You can warp to the end.
Okay, let's go.
To the lighthouse?
Well, you got to get through this first.
I don't.
He's the mid boss. know, we're sitting here. You know, I
Is
can't
it?
believe that's stuck in
This
my head for
lighthouse
this
has
long.
always been a part of
Playing
my
Disgaea 1 and having mid-boss is
We owe you a great
utter
debt for your
contempt
part
for
in this
being
whole
called
affair.
mid-boss.
It is due to
Mhm.
your
Just
efforts that
so
Serenity
upset.
has returned to Obelia Gulf.
But he wasn't considered a full boss.
You've stated, however, that the Grieger are a darkness that nests within the hearts of men.
So I have decided to kill all men in order to alleviate the world of its Grigger.
And cue the next
There's
50
no telling
JRPGs.
when they will resurface. Veritable curse upon humanity that they are.
So, speaking of that, this is why I'm looking forward to actually getting to playing all the Trails games.
The world is in
Because
the
it's such a
hands of its
long-running
people.
series, it's all
All
connected.
of us would do well to bear
Yep.
that in mind.
You can have a massive story arc that just kind of has plot points moving in the background.
It does.
Yeah,
Be that as it may, mankind has built its history upon its struggles throughout the ages. And the days yet to come will almost certainly be no different. Now then, much as I would like you to remain with the Balta Sea Force as the princess's pillar of support,
I have to evict
I
you.
believe allowing you your freedom will make the future far more storied. That is to say, I have a feeling we'll meet again someday. Somewhere. Allow me to express my gratitude. I pray from the heart that your travels be safe.
All right. I certainly didn't have you come over here to talk to Gunnar, even though that was a nice conversation.
Was it going here?
Maybe it was. There's only one way to find out.
And
To the end. Hey, you can just warp.
Okay, let's go.
what's back
Let's
here?
catch our breath.
Is there supposed to be nothing?
This is just that empty boss room. Why don't you try exploring a little?
All right. Oh. This is the only thing here that you want me to see?
This is the only thing here.
An uninscribed runestone. I will
And the
scribe
color
it.
is white.
Right, yep. This.
The cold up north doesn't mess around. How long's it been? 46 years? Hard to believe their fleet vanished, just like that. Right after achieving their dream, too.
About the One Piece, isn't it?
It doesn't sit well with me. I smell foul play. You know who always did like to toy with people's fates.
Oh yeah.
Checks out. Can't well picture her falling by the wayside otherwise. We're gonna want to brace ourselves, though, if that ends up being the case.
Sorry to drag you along on this.
Little late for that now. Besides, even if you begged me not to come, I made her a promise I'm aiming to keep.
Let's hurry ahead then. We have to make it out of here before sundown.
Was it of the past?
So whose runestone was that?
God. Messing with people's fates. Keep missing. Honestly,
You might be thinking about it too hard.
maybe. Whose is it?
You probably are. Whose is it?
Not Crimson's.
You're thinking about it way too hard.
Way too hard then, yeah. I'm getting nothing. My head's just blank. I know.
Come on. Come
I'm
on.
I'm bad at this.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, let's start with this. Who was in the runestone?
See, that's the worst part. It's not because there's no names. It's all just having to do a.
There's no names, but I would hope, be able to recognize the voices. No?
I mean, did I actually talk to it again?
No.
The journal. Wait,
No.
it's not in here?
No. Or unless it's at the top. No,
Early
it's not.
memories?
It's not in there.
That's rude, actually.
That's why I had you make a save. You could just reload that if you really wanted to listen to it again. But if you you didn't make a save before talking to the runestone, you'd have to talk to everyone again. It'd be a little bit annoying, but okay, fine. I'll help you out. The two
Wait.
people conversing. Yes.
Was one of them Dogi?
One of them was Dogi.
Okay, then it's probably Adel. It's like
The other one was Adel.
I think I hated having him speak. That I'm just like, I ignored his voice. But I was like, that it can't be Dogi, right? Because there's no way they're on a rune stone. Okay.
Well,
Interesting.
that last line sure did hint at something weird going on, didn't it?
Yeah.
Adel's thoughts after reading the runestone? Because that takes
Actually,
place.
I can just
Yeah, there
check
you
the
go.
log.
You can just check the voice log. Yeah,
Up north,
so
how long has it been?
this
So
is
it's been a while.
46 years in the future.
How long's it been? 46 years.
Yeah. Hard to believe their fleet vanished.
Who is they?
Probably their fleet. Baltic Sea Force?
The Baltic Sea Force. Specifically, which fleet?
Whichever
Go down
one
a little bit more.
Whichever one Karj is on, right?
Yep. Because of that line right there.
Yeah.
And also, there was a small little detail earlier in the game that gets brought
Yeah.
up again here.
This the Fates one?
Go down a little bit. No, not the Fates. Go down a little bit. That one.
Ah. Honestly, I don't remember who Dogi's referencing here.
That's
Her
not
promise?
her Karja.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, this you might be like, you might be trying to think too hard and like try to tie other games into this, but this is just referencing this game.
Okay.
Like this is all. Now, the one thing that I'm not sure about is if you go up, keep going. That I don't know who that is.
I'm pretty sure it's Loki. Because like Loki likes to screw with people.
Maybe.
Because like,
But that's not clear.
because the thing is, unless I'm misremembering correctly, Loki is the one who likes to screw around with people.
If you pray to him.
Well, yeah, but he just is like, he just causes trouble.
Yeah. If you pray to him,
That's why. That's why he
sows
said
chaos.
you know who, and not.
that saying his name does not constitute
Yeah.
praying to him. So
Um,
that's the thing. This is not clear. But this is 46 years in the future, and I believe this is a direct reference to Adol going up to the North Pole and being never seen again.
Huh. Where was that?
That was just a detail listed in, like, if you look up Adol's travel logs.
Oh, okay. Goes to the North Pole and is never seen.
Yeah, that's like the East timeline ends there.
No, I'm curious. Like,
However, here's the thing. I don't think the timeline quite lines up, so I could be wrong here.
I mean, it also doesn't have to actually end there. That's just the furthest point that we have in the.
That's also just the furthest point we have. However,
I mean, if you look up the travelogue, kind of.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Never mind. That's correct. That lines up apparently perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so this is back to me wanting to have a series that's like gigantic. Like the Trail series, which I am going to get to. This East series is very disconnected, and I would like it to have a little bit more. But then again, Falcom's massive connection game is Trails.
Yeah, they do a bit. They do a bit here, but it's always in like the fringes. It's never a direct thing.
Like, there's this one, so someone's screwing with Fates, and then the 46 years.
46 years, yep. 46 years after the events of this game.
Yeah. This is interesting. Wish there was more.
That's all we get for now. We might get more in the bonus game that I hope is just DLC and not a full new title that I have to pay $60 for.
I mean, so if it is a full new title you have to pay $60 for, is it a sequel to this game? Or is it a complete remake?
No. I think they're just doing an alternate telling.
We'll have to see it.
We'll see what that means when we get more details.
We really know that it exists.
Yeah, and I think that like there was like one interview where they talked about some stuff.
Because I don't know why they'd
okay, let's go.
make a game and then immediately turn around and make it again. I mean, unless they like were either severely unhappy with like how it turned out, like maybe halfway through when it was too late to turn and do other things, they came up with this massive like idea that they were like, oh my god, this would have been really, 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 really cool. Sucks that we've already spent too much on this, resource wise.
The torch is yours from here on out.
We'll have to see.
Sure thing.
Well, yeah, like
consider it
it'll happen eventually.
Like, does it?
There. Sorry, that's the promise.
Okay. Because I'm like,
it
wait,
wasn't earlier. It wasn't.
Is...
It wasn't earlier in the game. It happened right here. There you go.
Yeah. Promise to what?
To make sure my little brother doesn't bite off more than he can chew while I'm not watching.
And there you go. They tell you what the promise
I'll
is.
be counting on Dogi to keep an eye out in my stead.
Basically, he's promising to
stick around with Adol.
Yeah, to stick around with Adol. Yeah.
Like he wasn't going to do that in the first place.
Like he wasn't going to do that in the first place, but you know.
So this won't be another Shield Brethren situation.
It's certainly true that Adol might benefit from having someone of that nature along. A partner who can both encourage and admonish him as the situation demands.
Karja and the doc here could use some babysitting themselves, if you ask me.
Right then. If there's nothing else that needs taken care of, let's hoist the sails and put to sea.
Technically, I'm gonna get real pedantic here, but technically, that promise was earlier in the timeline than that runestone. So it was earlier in the game.
Yes, but I knew nothing of what I was referring to because we hadn't done it yet.
Because so it talks about a promise there, and then they tell you about it. Hey, Kaznan, we don't know what that is.
Shoot for the passenger liner's port of call.
Now, question: did you have to look up, or did you find out about the runestone, or did you find it yourself?
I had to look up where to find Gunnar, and then I was like, wait a minute, I can go into the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Because one of the achievements is to fill out every notebook entry on every person.
Yeah.
And Gunnar was the one I was missing, and I was like, where is he? Did I miss him? Oh, he's in the epilogue. Oh, you can go out there? And then I was like, wait, if I can go out here, the lighthouse is still open? Did they shove anything in there? And they did.
Nice. What about you, Karja?
What do you mean? No, the Amazing Bunch, like Ren and the rest of them.
Since that talk with my mom, I've
Don't
settled
speak
on a
of
goal of
Grant
my
after
own.
this game.
To scour the seas for a place where we Normans can build a new home. To take my turn carrying on the dream she and so many others stood for. That's nobody's choice but mine, of course. Sure, it'll mean rough waters ahead of me. But seeing Rolo, the life that old-timer led, it spurred me on.
So that is what Dogi in the future was referring to. She finally achieved it.
Oh no, you can do it.
Can't say how,
Literally.
but I'll try. Adel,
I am aware that you have
I have
I'm
future
an old
knowledge.
woman and you're an old man. No matter how much time goes by, we'll still be shield brother and shield sister. If you're in a fix, I'll rush to the rescue sure as the sun. So, whenever it comes to mind, even if it's only once in a while, come pay me a visit, okay?
All right.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
I actually think.
Just wanted
Skip
to.
the credits.
I know.
No.
I'll just skip. I'll load my save and then I'll skip through
It's
by the credit.
it's fine.
I wanted to lower the music slightly without having to
it's fine. You
pause
turned it
everything
up
by
for the
tapping
boss
it.
fight. No, it's fine.
No.
It's fine. It's all right. Save your completion data.
Save completion data. Oh, I got.
This is your new game plus. This is your new game plus slots. Just put it wherever. There you go. And there we are.
New game plus.
Yep. So,
Okay.
everybody, that was East 10 Nordics. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Thanks for watching.